Another thing I want to say about Ramadan is that Ramadan, the whole month, is 30 days of self-control. What does that mean? That means I'm disciplining myself. I'm not going to have any food. I'm not going to have any drink. That's fine. That's one discipline. I'm not going to, sleep with my spouse. That's another discipline. Fine. But at the same time, I'm also going to discipline myself with my eyes, with my ears, with my tongue, with my mouth, with my hands, with my feet, with my whole body. It's an entire month of discipline. What's supposed to happen is it's like going for boot camp or training. When you have certain teenagers, they go for a boot camp or something, they spoil themselves and suddenly they get to a boot camp and now they have to get up on time, they have to do something on time, they have to do it through discipline. That's what Ramadan teaches us. In fact, do you know that our entire religion is based upon discipline? Why do you think we get up for Fajr? Why? Why is Allah telling us, before the sun rises, get up? These days we're getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning for Fajr. 5:30 in the morning for Fajr. Why? Because it's like, I want you to discipline yourself. Why is Allah telling us that you've got to, pray Isha? Why? It's discipline. Why is Allah Azza wa Jalla telling us that you've got to take this much money out of your wealth and give it in zakat? It's discipline. Everything is discipline. The whole religion, if you think about it, why do you think, the whole religion is based around, like when the sun is here, do this, when the sun is here, do this, when the moon's here, do this. Why? It's discipline. Now, Ramadan is another form of discipline. It's a discipline of the entire body, especially of the soul. So what we're doing is we're going through this training. So we're going to do our 5 daily prayers, fine. We're going to have discipline of the night. We're going to have extra prayers in the night. We're going to have discipline of when we eat and when we're not supposed to eat. But during the day of Ramadan and the night of Ramadan, there's supposed to be an extra discipline, which is to do with the eyes, ears, and mouth. Most of the places we sin is through this. That's why when we're fasting, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when one of you is fasting and somebody comes and argues with you, you're supposed to say, you're supposed to stay quiet and say, Inni sa'im, Inni sa'im. I'm fasting, meaning that please don't engage me with the argumentation. The tongue not supposed to even argue while you're fasting. It's a discipline. When you're hungry, people get grouchy. People start to start to argue, fight, whatever. When they're hungry, they do that. So it's another discipline to have sabr. Ramadan teaches you sabr. Sabr is a massive lesson of discipline. Okay, your eyes want you to look at something, say, look, I'm fasting, because the reward of fasting is taken down once you sin with the eyes, when you sin with the ears, and when you sin with the tongue. So as soon as you've done that, then you're losing a reward. So it's a discipline not to do that. But why are we doing that long term? The main discipline is, as I'm going through Ramadan, I'm supposed to train my mind to think, look, Allah's watching me, I can't do it. Allah's watching me, I can't do it. So Allah's watching me, I can't eat. Allah's watching me, I can't drink. Allah's watching me, I can't, have the relationship I have with my wife during the days of Ramadan. Okay? Allah's watching me, so I can't, have the habits that I have normally, of eating chewing gum, or, people, inhaling wherever they inhale. They're not supposed to inhale that stuff anyway. But Allah's watching me, so now I'm supposed to be careful of what I say. And I'm supposed to be careful of what I see. I'm supposed to be careful of what I'm listening to. So when this Allah's watching me, Allah's watching me, Allah's watching me, like there's food there, there's food in the fridge. I'd love to have that food, but Allah's watching me, right? There's food lying around on the table. I can't have that because Allah's watching me. I'm alone, I can have the food if I want. No, Allah's watching me. This Allah's watching me, Allah's watching me, Allah's watching me. It's supposed to be so ingrained in the mind that when it comes to outside of Ramadan for the next 11 months, I'm supposed to think, Allah is watching me, Allah is watching me, Allah is watching me, I can't do this, Allah is watching me, I can't do this, Allah is watching me, I can't do that. That's the main discipline we're supposed to have by the end of Ramadan. And that's what taqwa is. Taqwa is that a person always thinks, Allah is watching me. And because Allah is watching me, I can't do this. That's the whole point of taqwa. And Allah opened the verse in Surah Baqarah, Surah number 2, ayah number 183. He says, fasting has been prescribed. Oh, you who believe, fasting has been prescribed on you and the people before you, so that لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, so that you can gain this mindset and this thinking that Allah is watching me, Allah is watching me, so I can't do it. I can't sin. Allah is watching me. I don't want to go to hellfire. Allah is watching me. He's going to judge me on the day of judgment. And that's the whole point of fasting.